Namaste, friends. Welcome to this Winter Solstice celebration and yoga practice. The Winter Solstice is such a momentous occasion in the year. To be quite honest with you, it is one of my favorite and least favorite times of the year. It's my least favorite because I can feel in my heart or in my soul that, or at least in my body, that everything has gotten really dark into this point. And within that darkness of the soul, there's such an opportunity to go inward and reflect. And that reflection isn't always easy if we choose to go into it. Some of you have maybe heard of this idea of the dark night of the soul. And it's that moment in our life where we have that opportunity to go in and ask ourselves the hard questions, to look at the darkness or the dark side of ourselves. All of us have it. And when I say darkness, I'm not referring to evil, but I am referring to those part of ourselves, those unconscious part of ourselves that act out in a habitual way without any awareness or consciousness. And with the winter solstice, we have that opportunity to go in and ask ourselves, what part of ourselves no longer serve us? And what part of ourselves need further nurturing? And it's with that in mind that I would like to invite you to come into this practice, to ask yourself, which part of myself is no longer serving me in the fulfillment and manifestation of my life purpose? It's no coincidence that right after the winter solstice, that mankind practices resolutions, New Year's resolutions. And I believe that it's our intuitive understanding that as there's more light, as there's more sunlight, we also feel inspired. We feel that inspiration of the coming sun. We feel that inspiration hitting the top of our brain, and we go, yes, I want to do this. And unfortunately, a lot of us choose to go out and try and fulfill goals that probably aren't really in alignment with who we are and what we want to be. So a big part of this practice is also going in and asking ourselves, what is truly important? What is that inspiration that we want to capture? And how do we begin to manifest it? That's the promise of winter solstice. That is the idea of winter solstice. And so with that in mind, I'd like to introduce you to this practice. In this video, we're going to do a meditation practice, and then we will follow up with another video with more of a movement asana practice. So please follow along and enjoy this practice, enjoy this meditation in this video, and please do the movement afterwards. It's the movement that starts to reorganize our mind in a very powerful way as we attune the movement of the body with the breath. As we start to merge those two aspects of our being, a new dawning awakens in the mind, and the mind remembers what it's here to do. All right, friends, so come to a comfortable seated position. Sit with a tall spine, the top of the head reaching up. And begin to cultivate a meditative state of mind through a calm, deep, and fluid breath. If you've taken enough classes with me, you know that the kind of breath that we work towards cultivating is what we call a pure breath, or one-to-one breathing. Allow the breath to flow in and allow the breath to flow out. And as you breathe, feel the breath descending down into the lower belly and filling the sides of the ribs and then the upper chest. And as you exhale, you feel the breath leaving the upper chest and the sides of the ribs and then the lower belly. Let's take about 5 deep breaths just like this. Very nice. Bring your awareness now into the space between your heart and your throat. Breathe fully and deeply in that place. To kind of accentuate this feeling, bring the arms out to the sides and turn the palms up and just lift the arms a little bit. And then see if you can just lift the chest and the heart. We'll just stay here for a short moment. But reach out through your arms, through your fingertips. And see if you can feel that space at the manubrium, at the jugular notch, expanding as the collarbones are literally separating, spreading. And with each inhale, you feel the upper ribs also expanding. At the throat center, start to visualize the light of the sun hitting the throat center. Welcome the sun into the throat center and then into your chest. As you feel all the prana of the universe descending upon you at that point. Let the arms come back down, the hands come back to the knees. And I'd like you to make a little bit of a fist and putting your thumb inside that fist and just have the fist face down. Continue to breathe in and breathe out with the light of the sun penetrating the throat center. I would like you to repeat this bhavana, this mantra or affirmation. I am embracing my power and live an inspired life. I am embracing my power and live an inspired life. I am embracing my power and live an inspired life. I am embracing my power and live an inspired life. I am embracing my power and live an inspired life. For about the next 5 to 8 breaths, and you don't need to count, I'll count for you. I want you to inhale as deep as you can. At the top of the inhale, I want you to bring the chin slowly to your chest and hold the breath there. And feel all the prana of the universe in the upper part of your chest. Repeating that bhavana, I am embracing my power and live an inspired life. When you need to exhale, lift the chin away gently from the chest. Exhale as quietly as you can. Take a breath or two to let the breath balance and let your nervous system come back and be regulated. And when you're ready, do that again. Inhale deeply. Bring the chin to the chest and repeat that affirmation. I am embracing my power and live an inspired life. I am embracing my power and live an inspired life. I am embracing my power and live an inspired life. Do that a few more times on your own. Lift the chin away when you need to. Exhale as quietly as you can. Take a breath or two to let the breath come back and be balanced. And then when you're ready, do that again. Inhale deeply. Hold the breath. Bring the chin slightly to the chest. And repeating that bhavana. Continue on in this way for another moment or two. I am embracing my power and live an inspired life. I want to invite you to turn the corners of your mouth upwards as you do this powerful Tantric meditation practice. Turn the corners of your mouth upwards and feel that well of inspiration bubbling up to the surface. You are deserving of an inspired life. I am embracing my power and live an inspired life. Keep doing this practice for another moment or two. I'm embracing my power and live an inspired life. I am embracing my power and live an inspired life. I am embracing my power and live an inspired life. I am embracing my power and live an inspired life. I am embracing my power and live an inspired life. I am embracing my power and live an inspired life. Let your hands return back to normal for a moment and let the breath return back to normal. Take a couple of really deep breaths here. As you inhale, feel the full expansion of the breath in the upper chest. And then as you exhale, feel yourself rooted and grounded into the earth. I'm embracing my power and live an inspired life. I'd like you to bring your palms of your hands together, and we're going to do a little tantric practice to seed an intention. Within that space of inspiration, can you go into the deepest chamber of your heart and ask yourself, what in this moment brings you the most inspiration and the most joy? What is your heart longing to accomplish at this moment or for this year? As you inhale deeply, see if you could inhale that intention. As you exhale, allow it to saturate the very chamber of your heart center. Rub your palms together and then bring your right hand over your heart center and your left over your right. As you inhale, feel that intention becoming seated in the deepest chamber of your heart. Feel yourself being permeated with this intention as it becomes alive within you. I'm embracing my power and live an inspired life. Allow that inspiration to begin to guide you, inform you, as you step back out into the world and live a life with more excellence and purpose. Namaste.